What's going on, my Sith friends? Darth Kimchi here. So we're back with another roster review. On tonight's show, we've got Baniss Durron. Alright, let's give a big old fist bump to his guild, Padme's Annie issues. That is hilarious. I always enjoy the funny, cool names. That's definitely gonna be a requirement when we build our own guilds. Gotta have a cool, funny name. So guys, comment below. What's like one of the coolest or funniest names that you've seen? I recently saw a Darth Balls. That was hilarious. He was in Grand Arena. I didn't face him, but I messaged him. It was a pretty cool guy. But anyways, let's get on to this. So Baniss, you have not opened Grand Arena. That to me is amazing. You're not level 85 because you're going to get so much help from this video. If you have any questions, Baniss, you always want to start us off. What galactic legend are you going for? Anything you need help on, any questions you have, you put it in this comment section. I always say there's some just people, great people who will get to you before I even see that you commented. That is always just so cool and humbling to me. All right, so we're always going to start with fleet. I'm trying to help people dominate by the time they reach my Division 7. All right, let's take a look. Your galactic power is 333,000. That deserves a huge fist bump. Early on in the game, it's probably one of the hardest times. I see how your ships aren't powered up. Your tunes aren't powered up. You might not be as good early on, but don't worry. It will get so much better by the time you get to Division 7. I can't wait to review your roster because you're going to just win every single round. You're already going to know what to do. All right. So we always want to take a look at capital ships. You've got Home 1, Executrix, Endurance. Home 1, Akbar, I used him too coming up. He gives speed in his lead. That is gold in the game. Speed is the way of the game. So, of course, he's a good leader. But Home 1, in the long run, it requires you to go down a road of relicking Rogue One, Rebel tunes. I think next year they might be valuable with that new movie Endor or something coming out, but be careful there. Don't relic them. Just maybe gear 12 them, high gear 11. A Home 1 fleet can do very well. Okay, you got to get Millennium Falcon, Cassian, Bistain Ewing. Those are great ships I hear that do well with Home 1. Executrix, you're already going to get Vader, you know what I mean? You're going to go on a Chimera, that's a great ship. Just have one good fleet. We'll take a look at your regular ships and we'll see if we can get any kind of good recommendations. Just have one good fleet. That's all you need to full clear your opponent. Let's take a look at your regular ships. All right. Okay, so right off the bat, your top two rows, most all of them are Galactic Republic. You got Clone Sergeant, who's needed for a Galactic Legend now. You got Jedi Consular. I think he's also Galactic Republic, yes. Okay. You've also got Snips, Anakin, Plo Koon. So, community, definitely let me know. I'm Division 7. I don't use any of these ships anymore. I can't remember going back this early. If you're out there and dominating in Division 11, Division 10, definitely this is where we need you. Darth Knight, let's get in there. William the Gator, I know some good people. Jacona, some great people that are, I just can't remember. So many good people who can help out. Should he switch to Endurance? Endurance is Galactic Republic. It's going to give more buffs to them. Or does he stay with Home 1 and use the same ships? All right. So, good job. Plo Koon's great off the bench. Always off the bench. He gives health protection back. He can, I think, you don't have it powered up because I can't read it. So, they give him health protection, something about taking away debuffs, and something like that. But he's great off the bench. I don't even have him gear 12. I just have him gear 11 just for coming off the bench. All right. Snips, Anakin, great job. They're amazing ships. You're going to relic those tunes. A Padme squad is a must-have squad. Top 3 non-GL squad. So great. That's why I always highly recommend, I'm going to tell you why you're early Galactic Power. Save your guild currency for mama ships, Negotiator or Malevolence. I recommend just getting 1 to 7 stars. And just your second fleet that you're building up will full clear your opponent in Division 7. But of course, in the long run, if you can get Malevolence or maybe the new Executor coming out, whatever GL you're getting, Finalizer, Radis, one of those, you'll do very well. So I always recommend 1 7-star mama ship. I would say Negotiator. Look at all your Galactic Republic on top. Okay, and that's about all you have. If you're not going for Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, don't even raise your Galactic Power through those tunes. I don't have any First Order except for Kylo Ren Unmasked. Not even, I think, Gear 12. And I do very well in Grand Arena. Now with the nerf coming up, I got to get my Galactic Legend. Okay, so what I would highly recommend, definitely, whatever capital ship you're going for, you have got to get this ship that does not require a tune to gear or relic. Those are just amazing nowadays for you, since you have your home one fleet. If you want to go that route, I think Fleet 4C hard, because I'm farming that with Wrecker right now. You get the Rebel Y-Wing and you get Grief Karga. Grief Karga is amazing with the Bounty Hunter squad. Gear 12 can take out relic squads. I can take out low speed relic Darth Revan squads. I got that from Arnold. Okay, Rebel Y-Wing is a tank, doesn't require a tune. Get that. You know, I'm not sure where you're at in your fleet, but get the Fleet 4C hard. That would be amazing. Okay, if you get Executrix, go for the Imperial TIE Bomber. That thing at 7 stars has the equivalent of a Relic 5 Bosk. All right, let's go to your squad. Squad Arena team, great job with the Boba Fett lead. That's hilarious. I haven't seen that in so many years. I love doing roster reviews. I think it's so cool to see everyone's game progression, the kind of tunes they have and what they're doing. And I think everyone else likes it too, because my roster review list is getting so long. Thanks, guys. Don't worry. We'll get there. We're going to get there. All right. All allies gain 50% critical damage. That's crazy. Very nice. Okay, and you got giving that critical damage to Vader. Akbar, you got Akbar on the screen. That's awesome. You got Rex, Emperor Palpatine. Let's get in there. Like I said, fist bump, 333,000 galactic power. All right, so Baniss, you definitely want to have 3 good teams. You know, whatever you're building up, you can put it on defense, and that way you can get a full clear out of your opponent. So you're going to have 6 teams, of course, from Grand Arena opens. You know, that's 3 on defense, 3 on offense. That's for 3v3 and for 5v5, I believe. So comment below if I'm not correct. And you got to have 2 fleets. But like I said, you just need to build 3 good teams. You're going to full clear your opponent efficiently and get the most banners and just have 1 great fleet. That's all you're going to need. All right. So let's go ahead and talk about some of these tunes and get you focused there. All right. Let's see here. Let's take a look at Boba Fett first. Okay. Boba Fett you got modded for health and critical chance. Okay, because he's early on. I totally get it. You know, he's squishy. Let's see. You definitely want to have offense. Ooh, yeah. It's so cool just to see 1-dot mods. I haven't seen a 1-dot mod. It's just... I've been playing this game for so long. It's just so cool to see this in people's rosters. So 1 plus 1.88% offense. Okay, so it has no speed in the secondary. We all know speed is the way of the game. If there's no speed in the secondary, the mods are hot trash. But don't worry, you completed the set, which is great. I always recommend completing the sets early on to get the bonus. But you got to go for 5 dots. You know, get a 5-dot mod there. I'm sure you're working on that. I would put offense coming up. Potency, you probably won't need to switch that to later on, because I use potency now. He doesn't hit as hard with all the relics out there, so I want potency. But now coming up, do offense. Offense, okay, you want to put critical damage, because he does physical offense and he can crit. So critical damage 42% maxed out is better than 8.5% offense. Health, okay, yes, I totally get it. He has 11 speed in the secondary. That's great, but you got to put speed. Speed's the way of the game. If you can get him to go pretty quickly and do his death from above, and you know, try to get the ability blocks out there. So you definitely want to get a lot of potency, the most potency you can, with 4 critical damage mods and 2 critical chance mods, and I think you'd do pretty well. You might be able to solo with Boba Fett. Okay, so like I said, either 4 speed mods, 4 critical damage mods, and 2 crit chance. And I think you'll do pretty well with that Boba Fett. I love Boba Fett. I love the bounty hunters. All right, Darth Vader. Let's get your Darth Vader ready to solo. So you will now count him as one of your 3 great teams. Trust me, there are great people that are soloing with Vader. Put that in the comment section. I know you are. If you guys can solo with Vader early Grand Arena, like Division 11, when he opens it up, please put something in the comment section. All right, I love to hear stories of Vader. I love Darth Vader. All right, so I recommend coming up 4 speed mods. I know for sure now. 4 speed mods, 2 crit, not crit chance anymore, 2 potency mods. And then you will do very well with your Vader because you'll get the speed boost. So let's take a look at your stats. All right. So I know Darth Nihilus, I think he said his Darth Vader was like 240 or 245 speed in Division 11. So it's possible to get there. So you definitely got to get over 123. It's definitely not going to work. Get your potency a lot higher. That's all you need, speed and potency. That's it. With his nerf and buff coming up, crit chance, he will crit. Because you're going to get respectful enough to be able to crit, especially with Merciless. All right, even at 34% chance, you probably get up to, I think, 75 now. I think it's something like, I think it's 50% or something like that. Someone comment below. Definitely let us know. All right. So you got to have potency here, definitely for sure. Okay, you want to put crit damage here. Well, no. If you can get his crit chance to when he hits Merciless, if it's at least 80%, I would say at least 80%. You only get one big culling blade and you want it to crit. So I would say no less than 80. If you can't get a crit chance triangle, because early on he's so OP, there's no relics in your Grand Arena, in your Division 11, you could put crit chance. But you will switch it out to crit damage. Like I said, if you can get it to 80% without having a crit chance triangle, put crit damage. He's going to crit, so it's better than offense. Okay, yeah, definitely going to a 30 speed arrow would get him back to a respectable spot. Because right now he's so slow. So definitely, I know you're running. I know you can run with an Empire team to get him up to a respectable speed. Excuse me, but you should be soloing with Vader. Sorry, I just coughed there. All right, okay. So let's go on to Akbar. I think he's great. You know, any lead that gives speed and gives tenacity, that's pretty good. I know I definitely used him coming. I think I used him with Luke Skywalker Farm Boy because he hits hard. And I know I had someone, I can't remember who I had with him. So, Baniss, you're definitely going to have pre-taunt tanks. You know, they're a must-have in fleet and in your squad. The best pre-taunt tanks are Shore Trooper. He was needed for the Sith Eternal counter, but that's no more. I got a relic Shore Trooper, but he's amazing. Shore Trooper. Or Set, which is Sith Empire Trooper. He is amazing. He pre-taunts. And they're both great. You can use them with other squads. And then you have Old Ben. I used him a lot coming up. I caused a lot of people headaches with Old Ben and Ezra. So, because he's going to pre-taunt with the Bastila lead. You got to have a Bastila, especially in 3v3 going on right now. I know she does very well in 3v3 if you mod that team correct. And then Crew, which is Kylo Ren unmasked. He does very well. He can pre-taunt. He's the only First Order that I have, and I did use him a lot coming up. And then there's L3. You know, she's a little underrated. But, of course, you have to relic her. And right now, who you relic and don't relic is super important, Baniss. So the journey that I'm going to give you right now, since your roster is not really that big, I can't really go through much of it, is the way to domination by Division 7. I've seen rosters and all the... That's why I love doing roster reviews. I just know what dominates now. It is so possible for you to get 2 Galactic Legends and 2 Great Fleets. Don't build more than 2. That's all you need. You put the others on defense. We're talking about full clearing your opponent. 2 Great Fleets. Okay? And then get maybe just 3 core teams. Gas, Jedi Knight Revan, and Padme. And then everyone has a great Vader squad. So that's 4. That's all you need. I solo with Nest. I use Gear 12 Bounty Hunters. And then I use Bad Batch 4 stars with Shock T lead. There's always trash in Division 7. If you can build, you can omit Darth Revan and Darth Malak. Since now only a Galactic Legend can take out a Galactic Legend, you don't even need Darth Revan and Darth Malak anymore. Well, I don't want to upset people because Darth Vader and Darth Malak are amazing. Don't get me wrong. They're awesome. That's one of my biggest mistakes in the game. I didn't get them. But if you can omit them with raising your galactic power with who's needed for that and get a second Galactic Legend, that is the way to go. I would only be relicking prerequisites and then what's needed to get gas, JKR, Padme. Because you're going to go through Padme, that gets tunes for gas. You know, you got to get Jedi Knight Revan. You can't get Darth Malak without him. So that's all you need to dominate. Everything else you put on defense. If you have these great teams, you will fool clear your opponent easily, especially with 2 Galactic Legends. All right, so let's take a look at a couple more squads and give some more ideas out. So guys, as we look through his roster, I want to hear from some good people in Division 11, 10, you know, what does very well for you on defense? What does well on offense? You know, so as I look through here, so he's got Rex, great job. Luke Skywalker, Farm Boy, hits pretty hard. Akbar, lead, tell you great speed. You should solo with Vader. If you can't get enough speed, you would use Moff, Tarkin, lead to give you that extra speed boost. I did use in 5v5, Phoenix Squad did very well when I was coming out, I remember that. 3v3, I would say maybe Kanan, Zeb, and Hera lead, Kanan and Zeb. I did use Ezra a lot in 3v3 with Bastila, Old Ben, and Ezra. That was an amazing team. But now in Division 7, no one uses any Phoenix Squad anymore. If they are, they're easy banners by a Relic Nest. Okay. So we see what he has, guys. Definitely got to work on that Bastila Shan. So remember, Gas, JKR, Padme. Just build those 3 squads and then build your Vader squad. Get your 2 Galactic Legends. I'm telling you, you will dominate. See, Anakin's down here. All right, teams I can recommend are Bounty Hunters. Aura Singh lead Bounty Hunters. My Bounty Hunters are gear 12 with only a Relic Bosk, and I take out Relic teams easily because they're so fast. And then Night Sisters do very well at gear 12, very well, even on defense. And then you can make 2 3v3 squads. They're always a headache to face. All right, do you see anything different? All right, let me see. Let's see. Any more ideas, guys? Let's see. Definitely Mandalorian. He's great. He is amazing. Crit chance with Aura Singh. He crits so much and causes so much turn meter. And then with Aura Singh, when you take someone out, she causes turn meter. That team just gets going. Definitely highly recommend. How much time are we at? We're only at 17 minutes. Let's give it a couple more minutes to Baniss. All right. Yeah, Bounty Hunters. I love Bounty Hunters. Mandalorian's awesome. Disintegrate is awesome. It can't be evaded. I'm telling you. Aura Singh Bounty Hunter lead team. Let's see what kind of Night Sisters you got. Okay, Night Sisters do very well. All right. So definitely get your Vader ready. He is definitely your one squad for you. You could use Tarkin, Emperor Palpatine, and maybe a tank for a second squad. Like I said, all you need is 3 teams. Just comment below, Baniss. What's your best teams? You know, that's all you need is 3 teams, 1 good fleet, buddy. All right, so like I said, thanks for playing the game. You're such early galactic power. You deserve a fist bump. Stay with the grind. Get your dailies done. You will get so much better. Follow the journey I gave you, and I can't wait to see your roster in Division 7. All right, guys. Well, that's about it. If you guys enjoyed it, blast the like button. Keep on Sithin'. Until next time, Darth Kimchi signing out.